Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to put all the rhythm guitar parts together, starting with some lead fills and variations, and ending with the chorus variation Randy played with the flanger effect immediately before and after the guitar solo. If you are new here, we welcome you. Please subscribe, alert, and like. Say hello to me and everyone else in the comments section. This lesson will be included in my new phrase-by-phrase guitar method series. This one is titled Diary of a Madman, Randy Rhoads Complete Tutorial. You can pre-order this DVD or order any of my other previous books and DVDs. Plus, you could sign up for one-on-one streaming lessons at my website, marcococonut.com. Beginning with the second verse, we play a rhythm very similar to Lesson 1, the intro, verse, and chorus chords. The first time is A5, A6, 6th string G, A5, back to G with a bend mute, A5, D5, G5, 5th string 2 hammer to 3, double D5. Then there's a lead guitar trill where you rapidly hammer your index finger to the 3rd string 5th fret and pull to open. This is played 4 times. Drop down to the 4th fret, played twice. Down to the 2nd fret, played 3 times. But on the 3rd time, you go back to the A5 chord to come in with the rhythm again. Only this time, the last note is an octave G on the 4th string 5th fret. A5, D5, G5, hammer 2 to 3, double D5. Then that slide rhythm we learned in Lesson 1. Remember when I said Randy likely played it in both positions? This one sounds like it's played on the 3rd and 4th strings, 8th fret, slide to 7, repeat, and then down to the 5th fret. As I previously mentioned, Randy Rhoads liked to overdub his guitar parts with slight variations. So on the next verse, one guitar adds an A5 slide from the 12th fret octave position. Play the open A5, palm muted A, A6, 6th string G, back to an open 5th string A note, then the octave A5 on the 5th string's 12 with the 4th string 14, and a slow, steady slide down the neck. The trick to playing this in time is to play the G note, then when you play the open A note, quickly move your fingers up to the 12th fret position. The rest of the rhythm is the same. Then the last variation is to play the octave 3rd string 2nd fret A note with a pinch harmonic. If you recall, the pinch harmonic is achieved by letting the skin of your finger touch the string at the same time as the pick does. A5, A6, G note, A5, and octave A. The same ending comes next. Let's put this all together with a slow practice tempo. The next variation is to the chorus. This is played right before and after the guitar solo using a flanger effect. I went to grab my flanger pedal and it is not available. I can't find it. So I'm using a plugin on my DAW Studio One Pro 4. These settings may not be perfect, but they sound good to me. LFO width to 50, speed to 28, feedback to 50, delay to 1.5, depth to 57. All flanger pedals have similar controls, although they may be named differently, in which case you'll need to experiment. And I suppose this is a good time to show my amp settings. I'm recording with the new EVH 5153 Iconic amplifier. I'm on channel 2 with the burn button engaged. Noise gate is all the way up. For the EQ, I have low to 6, mid to 7, and high all the way up. This definitely has more low end than Randy's tone settings, but he's playing with a band and the bass guitar fills out the lows. I chose to boost the low end and give these lessons a fuller sound. If you want a tone closer to Randy's, drop your lows down to about 4. Each amp is different, but this should give you a good starting point. For this chorus variation, Randy plays A5, A note, G note with a bend, A note, A5, move up to inverted C5 on the 3rd and 4th strings, 5th fret, open A note, up to an inverted D5 on the middle string, 7th fret. For this ending, play the middle strings open G5 and C5 on the 5th fret. Repeat. But for endings 2 and 3, play G5, C5, slide down to B5 from the 5th fret to the 4th fret. Then the final run has us play up to the 7th fret D5 and hold that chord until the solo starts. Here's a chorus variation with flanger at a practice tempo. Okay, now we'll combine all the sections we've learned so far, starting with the second intro and verse that we learned today, the pre-chorus from lesson 2, then the chorus variations with flanger. Here it is at a slow, medium, then fast practice tempo. right, you guys, that wraps up today's lesson. I'm having a lot of fun doing this project. It's really brought me back to my youth when I first discovered Randy Rhoads. So believe me when I say that this is a labor of love. Let me know how you're doing so far with these lessons. Please add any comments, suggestions, or questions. Keep it tuned up and tuned in right here. I'll see you on the next lesson where we'll dive into Randy Rhoads' masterpiece guitar solo for Flying High Again. Be sure to like, subscribe, alert, and comment. Head over to marcococonut.com to sign up for one-on-one streaming lessons with me, or to pick up one of my books or DVDs, or to check out some of my original music. As a Randy Rhoads fan, you might like the songs Touch of Ivory and Red Pill. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.